Did your heavy-duty diesel truck suddenly shut itself completely off while you were driving, leaving you stranded on the side of the road with an engine that cranks but absolutely refuses to start? You might be facing a highly dangerous pressure spike within your fuel system. Today we are discussing diagnostic trouble code P228A, which means fuel pressure regulator 1 forced engine shutdown. This specific generic powertrain code is applied almost exclusively to modern diesel-powered vehicles driven on American roads, such as heavy-duty Ford, Chevrolet, and GMC trucks. In these powerful diesel engines, fuel is delivered to the cylinders under extremely high pressure. The powertrain control module relies on an electronic fuel pressure regulator to constantly adjust the exact amount of pressure in the fuel rail based on how you are driving. The computer sends electrical voltage to a small servo motor inside the regulator, which opens and closes a valve to increase or decrease the diesel fuel pressure. When the main engine computer detects that the fuel pressure has spiked to a level that is dangerously out of control, it immediately forces the engine to shut down completely to prevent catastrophic physical damage to the internal engine components and the catalytic converter. The symptoms of this code are severe and impossible to ignore. Your vehicle will experience a forced shutdown and a complete no-start condition. If the engine somehow manages to run before shutting down, you will experience heavy engine misfires, a terribly rough idle, heavily diminished fuel efficiency, and you will likely see thick black smoke billowing out of your exhaust pipe. The most common causes for this dangerous pressure spike include a mechanically defective fuel pressure regulator, a faulty fuel pressure sensor that is sending false data to the computer, or shorted electrical wiring in the control circuit. Low engine oil pressure can also cause this specific failure. To troubleshoot this safely at home, you need a digital volt ohm meter. First, check your engine oil level to ensure the engine is fully lubricated. Next, perform a visual inspection of the wiring harnesses connecting to the fuel pressure regulator and the fuel rail sensors. Look for any wires that have been melted by the extreme heat of the engine. Test the ground circuits and the power supply to the regulator with the ignition key turned on but the engine off. When is it time to call a tow truck and hand it over to a professional mechanic? Because high-pressure diesel fuel rails operate at pressures that can easily cause severe physical injury, you should never attempt to loosen fuel lines or replace these regulators without proper training. A certified diesel technician has the factory scan tools necessary to safely monitor the electronic servo controls and relieve the dangerous fuel pressure before performing any major engine repairs. Thank you for watching, and please stay safe.